Welcome to the Motivational Talks podcast. In this 51st episode, we will talk deeply about what being a traditional woman means. On this podcast, we discuss real-life topics and struggles some people encounter. If you like the content and message of Be Empowered Media, please consider subscribing to this channel for more motivational content. Today's guest is Gloria, a woman who calls herself unapologetically traditional. She's got some strong words for modern women and the lifestyle many of them embrace. Gloria, thanks for sitting down with me.
Oh, honey, thank you for having me. And let me tell you now, I'm not here to pat anybody on the back. I'm here to tell it like it is. And some folks are not going to like it, but the truth don't care about your feelings.
Let's start with something we hear a lot. Modern women say career and personal fulfillment come first, that marriage and family can wait, or may not even be necessary. What's your take?
Look, I don't have a problem with women working hard, getting educated, or chasing success. I did some of that myself. But here's where I roll my eyes. When these women act like a career replaces love, marriage, and family, that's delusional. Your job ain't gonna hold you when you 70. Your degree ain't gonna kiss your forehead at night. These modern women think money and titles make them queens, but they're just lonely, nasty heifers sitting in condos with their wine and cats pretending they're fulfilled. Please, career is good, but family is where legacy is built.
Another belief, modern women pride themselves on radical independence, not relying on a man for anything. They say leaning on a man is weakness.
Freaking nonsense. Radical independence is toxic. It's just women turning relationships into competitions. I don't need no man. I can do everything myself. Okay, but why you crying every night? Why you so bitter at 40? Because God didn't design us to live isolated. Independence is good, but interdependence, that's where love is. A strong man and a strong woman balance each other. But these modern women act like being cooperative is slavery. No, sweetie, it's respect. And guess what? Men don't want to build with the woman who acts like his rival. That's why a lot of these so-called independent women end up alone, bitter, and blaming men.
Some modern women also say submission is weakness, that a woman bowing to a husband makes her inferior.
Lord, this one gets me fired up. Submission is not bowing down like some servant. Submission is respect, period. You admire your husband, you trust his leadership, and in return, he loves and protects you. That's partnership. But modern women twist it. They think respect means being a doormat. No, being a slut for random men every weekend, that's being a freaking doormat, not submission. These heifers confuse freedom with foolishness.
Let's dig into hookup culture. Many modern women openly embrace it. Casual sex, multiple partners, no strings attached. They say it's empowerment.
Empowerment? That's not empowerment. That's whoredom dressed up cute. Let's stop pretending. Men ain't respecting a woman who's been passed around like a party favor. These nasty sluts think they're owning their sexuality, but what they're really owning is disease, baggage, and brokenness. Hookup culture is dangerous. HIV, herpes, pregnancies by random men who don't give two craps about them. That's not freedom. That's slavery to lust. And the saddest part is these women convince themselves it's normal. They brag about body counts like it's an achievement. Baby, sleeping with 10 different dudes in a month don't make you empowered. It makes you a whore, period.
Strong words there, Gloria. But modern women say men do it too. They sleep around and don't get judged. They call it a double standard.
Let me tell you something. Life's got double standards everywhere. A man and a woman are not built the same. Men can do certain things women can't, and women can't do certain things men can't. That's just reality. A man spreading himself thin is still a fool, but society won't judge him the same. Women know this, but instead of being smart, they say, well, if men can be sluts, we can be too. That's not equality. That's stupidity. Why compete in filth? Why try to be the nastiest heifer in the room just to prove you're as trashy as a man? That's not power. That's self-destruction.
Okay, but some argue hookup culture is just choice. It's women finally owning their bodies and doing what they want. How do you respond to that?
Doing what you want don't mean it's wise. A toddler wants to eat candy all day. Does that make it healthy? No. These sluts confuse desire with wisdom. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And don't give me this, it's my body speech. Yeah, it's your body, but don't cry when you got HIV, when you're pregnant by some man who doesn't even remember your last name, when your body count is higher than your bank account. That's not freedom, that's freaking bondage.
Let's talk image. Some modern women embrace dressing provocatively and flaunting themselves online. They say it's confidence.
Posting half-naked pictures for likes isn't confidence, it's desperation. Real confidence don't need validation. These whores online, yes, I said it, they call it empowerment, but what it really is begging for attention. If you're really confident, you don't gotta flash your behind for the world to see. And men see it clear. They'll lust after you, but they won't wife you. That's why these women stay girlfriends, never wives. They're showing everything to everybody and then crying because no man takes them seriously. Well, duh, you gave the world a free show.
Gloria, some would call your views harsh, even judgmental. Why not let women live how they want without criticizing?
Because lies are killing women. Look around. Depression, broken homes, single motherhood, women in their 40s miserable because they chase careers and one-night stands instead of building something real. If nobody calls it out, more women will waste their lives being nasty heifers instead of wives, sluts instead of mothers, whores instead of queens. Sometimes tough love is the only love left.
So then, Gloria, what does being a traditional woman mean to you?
A traditional woman is balanced. She can get educated, she can build a career, but she knows that love, respect, marriage, and family are priceless. She knows her worth isn't in her body count, but in her character. She knows submission ain't weakness, it's strength. She's not out here competing with men or trying to prove she's superior. She's embracing her femininity, her role, her power as a woman. That's tradition, and it freaking works.
Gloria, before we wrap up, what's your final word for modern women listening right now?
My final word? Ladies, stop letting the world lie to you. Hookup culture ain't freedom, it's slavery. Radical independence ain't strength, it's loneliness. Dressing like a slut don't make you confident, it makes you a joke. Don't be a nasty heifer, chasing empty thrills. Be a woman who men respect, who children admire, who builds a legacy. You want to be remembered as a whore or as a queen. That choice is yours, but don't say nobody warned you.
Thank you for listening to this deep and raw conversation on the topic of what a traditional woman is. Please consider subscribing to this channel for more motivational content. Until next time, folks, be empowered.